Welcome back to another episode of the Fruitful 3 show starring Eli and I myself Isaiah. And this year has some exciting
Most excellent.
yes, releases of movies this year. It's supposed to be a big year. It's supposed to be Tom Holland's year. It's going to be like another actor or actress's year. We have a ton of movies. We're going to try to cover them all. Well, the ones that we love or plan on watching, or
And we'll briefly go over the other
the
ones.
the top ones of the year. Yes. Happy New Year. It's been an interesting New Year far with
We're only
everything. That's
a few days in, like a week in.
I got the hiccups, so I'm gonna try to man through this. It's gonna be a fun one. Well, anyway, I got merch. I got lots of merch. So if you want to start your New Year's off right, go get some fresh merch, bro, from icedertainment.net/drip. We got all the apparel. We got some of Eli's apparel. We got some of Levi's apparel. We got all the Ice Beats apparel and Fruitful 3 apparel and Iced Entertainment apparel and what else do I do?
Apparel.
I guess apparel. Apparently I apparel.
Yeah. I have finally sold some, at least one thing on your website,
Yes.
and that is amazing.
Shout out to Christopher for doing amazing work.
Yes, thank
And
you,
supporting.
Christopher, for buying a shirt from me.
Yes. Anyway, let's kick this off. It's really just gonna be like
Oh, dude, I have that list on my phone, bro.
yeah, we're gonna like basically like theorize, hope what we see what happens.
Hopefully, all good.
Hopefully all
things.
good. Anyway, I don't know. What do you have all your notes on?
What I want to see in future movies and what audiences want to see in future movies.
Well, then I'll allow you to open us up.
Okay, well, you asked me earlier this week what I wanted to see in movies. So, honestly, I think what I want is pretty simple. I want higher quality movies, some better graphics, some CGI characters that don't look like cartoon characters.
Yes.
I want non-pixelated animations.
Yes.
I want a lot better graphics.
Yes.
Like 2008 quality graphics.
Yes.
It shouldn't be that hard.
But it is.
But it is. The fact that we are now in 2026 and the graphics are worse than what they were in 2008.
Well, I mean, part of the issue, we talked about this last year, I think.
We did have an entire podcast about it.
You said something about it, they do a different technique.
It used to be frame by frame.
Yes.
And now they just use iPads and they drop the animated character into the video and try to make it look as real as possible.
Also, we have inflation, and
after that writer's strike, I doubt we're gonna have any good graphics anytime soon.
Yeah, pretty much a lot of studios, like, instead of, they don't do in-house SFX, they do outhouse, which means they go and find people and hire people, which then ends up taking more money to do a project and if you have like multiple people touching it at different pay grades or whatever, then you're losing a ton of money on that movie, and well, then you don't want to have them touch it for long, and then the SFX shows up really crappy because they're not getting what they want paid for, Yes.
But what I want is more comedy, which is coming back, which makes me happy because for a while I thought comedy was dead, especially since like the Scarlett Johansson movie, the Marvel one.
Widow,
Black Widow movie.
Yeah.
People were giving much backlash to that movie for a simple joke. A joke. And it made me think that comedy might be dead. But now comedy's making a comeback.
Which is awesome, bro.
And we will talk about some specific movies upcoming here soon in this podcast. But other things I want to see is high action and better character evolution.
Yes, character development.
Character development. Because I'm sure, well, we all know that there's going to be another Thor movie coming out. Maybe not this year, but in the future, there will be a new Thor movie. And Love and Thunder just took all of the character development and threw it out the window.
I mean, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say it went through like some dramatic something, but not really.
Honestly, the movie was funny, but it was just...
Yeah, it was too much. It was like...
See, if you're gonna make a movie funny, you have to have the character development in it. Look at Talladega Nights.
Yes.
They got into character.
Yes. That was great character development.
Will Ferrell really got into character with that movie. And that other dude, which I wish I could think of his name. He's...
The father?
No,
or Cal.
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 Because the actor plays in Step Brothers.
Yeah.
And a lot of his movies, he plays one character. He kind of just has that, but he actually acted in that movie. Talladega Nights is an amazing movie. It's a good, honestly, a perfect example of what I'm trying to get at. It's funny, but they put a lot of work into it. It has great character development, great acting, pretty darn good graphics.
Yeah. Yeah. That is true. I mean, I think they just went to a bunch of NASCAR races and
did a lot of filming.
Yeah.
But then there was some scenes that were definitely animated.
Yeah, you could definitely tell.
But they were good. A lot better than this 2025 stuff.
Yes.
What do you want to see in future movies?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, we can't really ask the audience because they are watching.
You can ask the audience. They just have to type it out in the comments down below or however they want to do it.
And
or
if this were a live video, we would totally do it that way.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it'll take a couple weeks.
And for the sake of this podcast, I'm only asking you.
Okay, well, honestly, yeah, I want to see better animation, like Eli said, and better character development because, there's been a lot of weak character development. I think the best movie I've seen as of 2025 was Superman.
Honestly, yeah, the graphics were good. I can't think of any scene.
Well, there's a few errors.
Oh,
yeah.
The baby.
Yeah.
Especially the baby in that lava. That was really bad.
But then James Gunn was doing experimental with his SFX team, which I mean they kind of were experimental when they shot volume 3 of Guardians of the Galaxy. We kind of knew what to improve on,
what worked, what didn't work, what needed work,
and he made flying look more natural.
Yeah, a perfect example of that, since you mentioned Guardians of the Galaxy and Superman. The hair, that gold dude in Guardians of the Galaxy 3, flying through space, probably something near light speed, and his hair didn't move at all. Not one single follicle, just nothing. Superman, you saw his hair blowing in the wind. Amazing little details that I love to notice when I'm watching a movie.
Yes. And I'd like to see some more BA fight scenes because I mean, I don't know if it's more the the fight scenes I want to. Well, I like choreography. I know
Choreography
the
is a big thing.
choreography as fight scenes, or like when they actually like try to be like all gangster and shoot up the place, but like it's like up against like Batman or something, or like Blade or
Oh,
Superman, where
Blade would
they
be a good example of that because
yeah,
you got the knife throwing.
where you like slow motion dodge the bullets, like kind of like a Matrix type of cinematography. My goodness,
Cinematography.
that's kind of what I'd like to see, my
Yeah.
friends.
Well, I asked AI of we use AI a lot in this podcast. I had to ask AI what audiences want to see in movies this year. So I went ahead and asked,
It's
and
it's just easier to ask AI instead of trying to do research and find
well,
out what everyone's saying on Reddit or the
yes,
forums.
and this is less opinion based this way. I ask AI, I take AI's answer. If I do my research, then my opinion affects the answer. I go down a whole rabbit hole of information that
A-
is guided by my opinion on what is
And you
interesting.
pick what you want
I
and
pick and
what you don't want.
choose what I follow to dig deeper on. This way, I'm asking AI what the people think, and I'm getting that result.
Good deal.
So, today's audiences are attracted to a combination of familiarity and innovation in entertainment. Nostalgia has a significant impact with cherished characters and long-standing franchises like Toy Story, Shrek, and Scream continuing to generate strong interest. Additionally, viewers seek out grand spectacles, including blockbuster movies from acclaimed directors like Christopher Nolan and Steven Spielberg, as well as major studio series such as Marvel and Star Wars. There is a notable demand for a variety of genres like horror films, family friendly and animations, and comedies maintaining popularity alongside large-scale blockbusters. Lastly, audiences are eager for fresh perspectives, whether through new stories within established worlds such as Spider-Man's Brand New Day, or through captivating and original concepts.
Capitating.
Cap,
Cap.
capit.
Oh my goodness! I just had it. I had it set in my head.
You forgot the V in it.
Yeah, it's like
Captivating. Yeah.
it's like pulling you in. You know.
Captivating.
There we go.
Woohoo! I got it. But honestly, I see what it's saying. Like, I'm seeing a big rise in horror movies. Horror movies are coming back. Last year, probably 2/3 of the movies released to theaters were horror movies. And there's more to come out. And then, like, family-friendly animations, that's been a thing for, honestly, a while now. But it's still popular.
I was thinking about that. I'm like, man, dude, they like, because I think Shrek 5 is releasing this year or whatever. I was honestly thinking about, dude, when we were kids, we had like DreamWorks and Disney battling it out for the friendly or family friendly content, and even like Universal and or I think
Universal had what was it? The Minions
yeah, but
and Despicable Me.
I think isn't DreamWorks the one that owns
Disney owns DreamWorks.
No. Disney used to have the creator in the 90s that did like all the Aladdin and stuff or whatever, all the good stuff. Well, then they fired him and he went on to start with Steven Spielberg and another director to create DreamWorks, and then DreamWorks rose up above Disney, and like Disney was like, "Oh crap, we gotta respawn," and well, DreamWorks have been dominating Disney. Yes, and
DreamWorks,
I think
honestly,
it was Universal that bought DreamWorks.
and honestly, you think about it, Universal, they don't showboat as much as Warner Bros. Or Disney does. They are probably the highest on the chart for movies and probably have enough money to buy Disney and Warner Bros.
Never know.
And honestly, you think about it, Universal, something I've noticed, they don't go for quantity like Disney does. Disney's is all about pushing out many movies a year. Universal, they're all about quality. It might be a couple years before you see another movie, but it's a good movie. Disney, like, think about Marvel. How many of those movies are horrible in graphics? How many movies of those movies have mistakes? How many of those movies are just dead awful? Thank you, Universal Studios, for understanding.
I do just want to point out one little error in your speech.
Okay.
Universal owns Fast and the Furious franchise.
That is the one exception. That is the one exception. They are pushing out every penny. They are Disneying that series. They really are. That is the one thing where they are playing the Disney card on. That series will never end. And it's because they're making much money off of it, and yes. But they honestly, in today's world, I almost think they need something like that. Like, even a studio as pure as Universal, as pure as Universal, is stooping down to Disney's level with a series like Fast and Furious.
Hey, are you ready to kick it off into
Yes, let's talk about some 2026 movies.
Okay, anyway, as of January 9th, we have Soulmate.
I think that's a horror, maybe action.
Yeah, I think it's a horror movie. Is it on this list?
Oh, you passed it, I think. Wait, oh no, never mind. That's not. It was January 9th.
I don't know what kind of movie it is, but this list is on Instagram. My goodness, these hiccups need to go away. Y'all can laugh, I allow it, because I know it's kind of funny. It does get annoying after a while. When I get the hiccups, it's an all-day ordeal.
Well, Soulmate was a 2023 romance drama about two chicks.
Maybe they just old. Maybe this could be like the second one.
It might be like a remake. Oh, it is a sci-fi horror spin-off from the Megan universe. It ties in with the Megan movies.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, if you're a fan of Megan, definitely
go watch Soulmate.
Go watch Soulmate.
We have Greenland 2, which I have no clue what that is.
I've never seen the first one. I didn't know anything about the first one, but I saw the trailer and it looks very action-packed.
Next up, we have, for January 16th, we have 28 Years Later.
The Bone Temple.
Yes. I think this is the third one that comes out. This was a very big movie last year or 2 years ago.
Apocalyptic-based franchise. That sounds interesting.
And I think they did one back in the 90s or early 2000s or something like that. And then they waited a while and did another one.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's basically like the end of the world type. Like I guess you haven't seen. It's like, yeah, like radiation destroyed the world. My goodness, these hiccups are.
End of world, life after. If you're into stuff like that, check it out. January 16th.
We have Wuthering Heights in February.
Looks kind of magical. Wuthering Heights. Oh, and it's February 13th.
It's probably a love horror love movie or something. Oh, he's gonna look it up.
Looks like something that you would probably take a date to. Oh my goodness. Wuthering Heights. Yeah, it's a romance movie. Oh, it's based off of a book. From 1847, passionate and destructive love between Catherine Earnshaw and Heathcliff. Story which spans 2 generations, explores themes of love, revenge, and social class. Definitely a chick movie. So, guys, for ideas of what your girlfriend might want to see for, was it Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
Think about Wuthering Heights.
There you go. There you go. Planned date already. We have in February Scream 7, which I don't know if this is an anniversary because I swear they had Scream 7 like 10 years ago.
And I know this is jumping ahead a little bit, but to follow Scream 7 movies ago, the original Scream movie had a movie that followed it called Scary Movie, which we are going to see a new Scary Movie.
Yes.
Parody.
Yes.
Of Scream this year.
Oh, this is a good one that I want to really, really talk about. In March, we have The Bride.
March 6th.
Yes. Which has like an all-star cast, bro.
Is that Lady Gaga?
No, it's someone else.
Oh, Jesse Buckley.
It has Christian Bell and Jake Gyllenhaal and Peter Sarsgaard.
Penelope Cruz.
Sarsgaard.
Wow, they honestly do have one heck of a cast for this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Julian Hugh.
Well, it's basically like a Frankenstein and what his wife's name or whatever is the bride, you know. It's based in a 1930s Chicago. And
I don't know about the books, but Frankenstein did have a bride.
Yes. He had a wife, and he wanted his master to make him a wife and to call her the bride.
Even though didn't Frankenstein technically kill his creator in the first book?
I don't know. I've never read the book. I don't know how it all goes.
I don't think the Frankenstein bride is in the book or the original book series, but honestly, if you know anything about it, leave it in the comments. We would like to know.
Yes, and I'm really excited because Christian Bale is playing the Frankenstein monster, bro. Yeah, get pumped.
It looks like him with a bunch of makeup on his face.
Yeah, pretty much. And I think they even made him put like stilts on or something.
Oh, to make himself look taller? Oh, good. Because he is
kind of short. And then the same weekend, we have Hoppers.
Exact same day.
Yeah, which Hoppers. I don't know what Hoppers is.
I'm not sure.
Could be a basketball movie. Could be a Halloween, not a Halloween, Easter movie. My goodness.
Looks kind of horror-ish.
And then we have Project Hail Mary, which is a Ryan Gosling, I believe, movie where he's stuck in space.
Maybe like a thriller
type. Yeah.
It falls in line with horror, but maybe less scary.
Yeah. Science teacher Ryland Grace wakes up on a spaceship with no recollection of who he is or how he got there. As his memory slowly returns, he soon discovers he must solve the riddle behind the mysterious substance that's causing the sun to die out. So yeah.
It can't be that scary though. If it's got Ryan Gosling in it, Ryan Gosling is just a fun character. He's a fun actor. He brings a sense of humor to everything that he does. It honestly probably would be a very interesting movie. Probably full of action and probably has some laughs in it.
Then we have
Mario Galaxy
movie, which I've never seen the first one.
And you have to because we are going to Mario. Yes, we are. We are going to Mario Galaxy.
Fine.
Do not make me find a date for this movie.
Yes, go find a date.
No.
Yeah, go find it.
You are going to Mario with me.
You're going to find a hot date and you're going to take her to Mario Galaxy.
No, because that's going to lead me down an entire rabbit hole. That's probably going to lead to a relationship. And I don't want that.
And then a ring on the finger. And then 3 kids later. And
then a white picket fence. And a house. And a yard. and dogs and cats and
then she's gonna dump you, and you're gonna go through a midlife crisis,
and then there's gonna be the whole
and then you're gonna write a
court
country
case
song
on who gets the kids.
of how you lost everything,
And then
even
I'm
your
gonna become a
dog.
country singer, even though I hate country music. No.
Mm.
Just go to the movie with me.
Okay, fine. So yeah, anyway, we have Mario coming back. So I've seen like the ending of the first one.
Honestly, it's a good movie. It's got Chris Pratt in it. He does a very good job with Mario.
And
Even though he is not
Jack
Italian.
Black.
Jack Black.
Jack Black is always good.
That song blew up.
Peaches. And then we have an April again. What?
Is that a Michael Jackson movie?
That is a Michael Jackson movie.
It really is a Michael
It's a
Jackson
Michael
movie.
Jackson movie, and supposedly,
Dude.
according to Christopher, like his nephew or something is playing as Michael.
They kept it in the family.
That's according to Christopher.
I'm gonna have to look into that. This is the first time I've seen anything about that.
Oh, dude, it blew up when they released it.
Dude,
It was like in October.
Honestly want to see that movie. You want to go?
Yeah, I'm going.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm
going with you.
Good deal.
Michael Jackson.
Good deal. Hey. Yeah. Go. Have fun with Michael, bro.
Go Michael.
Go Michael.
I'll wear a white glove to the movie theater.
Ooh. Anyway, The Devil Wears Prada 2. I don't know if this is gonna have the same cast as
the first one?
Yeah, or if it's a different cast, you know.
The Devil Conspiracy. The Devil Wears.
Oh, they do got Anne Hathaway.
And they have me in it. I might have to watch that.
Ooh, Sydney Sweeney's probably the one that gets bullied in this one.
Yeah.
I mean,
she
I've
to play that character.
I have seen the first one. I know it's more of a like romance girly movie.
Oh.
But guess what? I've watched it. Legendary.
That's saying something. I don't know anything about that movie.
I'm pretty sure you've seen it too.
Is it a bunch of chicks murdering someone?
No, it's basically fashion. This chick, she starts as like a secretary or like an office assistant basically, and she works in a corporate fashion thing, and well, she tries to work up the chain, and well, she gets taught how to be a bitch.
Okay.
And basically overthrows that chick right there.
It's a bitch movie.
Yeah, pretty much. It really shows a lot about the fashion and how you gotta, actually stand up for yourself. And people will always try to push you down and try to sell you and everything else, But yeah. I've seen the first one with my roommates in New York.
Did it help you with chicks?
No, not really. It just made me understand fashion chicks more. Their desire of needing to win. My goodness. I do apologize about the hiccups.
You're not forgiven. How dare you set yourself a diet in which made you have the hiccups before our podcast?
Honestly, I didn't get them until, I've had them all day, but I took a nap and I was like, oh yeah, I'm good. I don't have no hiccups anymore. And now they're back. They're back, baby.
Honestly, they're impossible to get rid of. Hiccups can stick around for weeks. They can come and go. Just about the time you think you're done with them, they come back.
Well, as I have learned, they're basically like, they're telling you something. It's a warning system of your body. It's trying to tell you something and like make changes, something like that. And most people don't listen to it. You end up having hiccups the whole time. Like today, every time I ate, I got hiccups. So,
maybe you shouldn't eat.
Exactly. Anyway, we have next up on the list in May, Mortal Kombat 2, which I haven't seen the first one. So I probably won't watch the second one.
I haven't seen any of them. I've played a couple of the games.
I don't know. I've watched a couple of the games. I wasn't really a big fan of the games.
It's just, I'm sorry. It's a fighting game.
Mm-hmm.
Fighting games are fun at very first, but they get boring very quick because it's the same thing.
Except like with Mortal Kombat, they've kind of evolutionized where like when you have different finishers for different people and like and if you do like different techniques and stuff, if you complete it in a certain time, like you always have that. I gotta beat it as quickly as I can to get this one finisher. However it works. I know they have different finishers now, which cool. Now we got woo-wee.
Now this is not a movie.
No, this is a movie.
This is a movie?
This is a movie.
They're coming out with an actual movie.
They came out, they're coming out with an actual movie.
You're telling me
I'm telling you.
this show was popular enough to where they actually came out with the movie with the original cast?
Yes.
Pedro Pascal.
Yep.
We're going.
Yep.
Okay. I'm glad you agree.
If you haven't guessed it or figured it out by now, it is the Mandalorian and Grogu. Baby Yoda, baby.
It's not Baby Yoda, it's Grogu.
I know, but for the people that are like, what is that? Baby Yoga. Or yoga.
Yoga.
Baby Yoda.
It's yoga for babies.
Yes. But yes, it has been a highly anticipated TV show. It was sad to see it go, but we now have a movie with possible more movies depending on its success in the future. Yes. We get to experience the galaxy one more time with the Mandalorian and Grogu, which is awesome. Yes. And I really have no theories on what's going to happen because it's been 2 years since the final season came out.
I've watched the first 2-3 seasons. How many seasons are there? Maybe just the first 2 seasons, maybe? I don't get big into the Disney shows, but I don't know. I watched like the first 2 seasons, and I watched first season of Loki, first season of WandaVision.
Well, there's only one season of WandaVision. Yeah, there's 3 seasons, and I know you've seen 2. And
okay, I've seen at least the first 2 Mandalorian seasons. Now, can we move on to the next one?
To this Master of the Universe movie that I have no clue what is about.
You have no idea who the Master of the Universe is? You don't know He-Man.
Oh, that's what that
now you know.
Called. I knew they were coming out with a He-Man movie. I forgot they
another one.
Because
I highly suggest you and all of you to get on Tubi or whatever and watch the 1987, I think, Master of the Universe movie. Obviously, the graphics and Skeletor, his face just ugly. Because obviously it's a dude with a skeleton mask. But, oh man, the character development in that movie and just the actors and the casting and the whole script is amazing. It's amazing.
Good deal.
For a 1987 movie, they did justice. Like, wow. What a movie.
Yeah, what really, a movie.
And truly amazing.
I'm excited to see it, because I've never seen the first He-Man movie.
You're going to have to watch it. If you come over to my place, we will watch it. Or you can watch it here.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has access to Tubi. It's free for everybody.
Oh, free?
Shout out to Tubi, even though they're not sponsoring us.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll let you have the next movie too.
Scary Movie 6, which we already kind of briefly talked about. And it's only suiting because when the first Scream movie came out, they made a parody of it. They called it Scary Movie. And now, after all these years, they're coming out with a new Scream movie, which I believe is Scream 7, and they're coming out with Scary Movie 6, original cast, which actually was the good cast. They have the original people actually directing it and everything too.
Yeah, Wayland Brothers finally got control back of their own movie.
Because they got kicked out for the 5th one.
I don't remember which one they got kicked off.
It was very bad.
Yeah.
Honestly, the first one was good, and
second one was pretty good.
It seemed like the budget got lower.
Yeah, you could definitely tell the budget got lower, but it was pretty decent.
Honestly, I'm down to watch this.
A scary movie. Oh, and they said they don't care if you get offended.
That right there is the lineup for a great movie.
And then we have Toy Story 5, which is insane that they're still making Toy Stories. The show I grew up on, or the movies I grew up on, was Toy Story, and
yeah, they had the 2 movies for the longest time, and then all of a sudden, boom, 3 more.
Yeah,
3 more movies.
Just insane.
And Andy's all grown up. And is Woody even in this one?
I have no clue.
Because how do you make a Toy Story movie without Woody?
Did Woody die in the last one, or what?
In the last one, Woody basically stayed at the park to be a lost toy, to stay with like Mary Poppins or whatever that toy was that, them two had like a thing. They were, an item together.
There was Woody and Jesse.
Or it was... No, it was never Woody and Jesse. It was Buzz Lightyear and Jesse.
Okay, I clearly...
And it was Woody and...
The Cinderella looking.
Yeah,
the pink dress with the blonde hair.
And the sheep.
Yeah, Mary's little lamb.
Mary had a little lamb.
Mary had a little lamb. Yeah.
I can't believe they're making...
Yeah, I haven't seen Toy Story since Toy Story 2.
I was dragged to the one with the spork.
Yeah, that was the 3rd one.
Is that?
I think that might have been the 4th one. I don't know.
That was the 4th one.
Oh, I have seen the 3rd one. Because that was the adoption center or whatever.
Oh, I've seen all 4 of them. I'm probably not... I'm going to tell myself I'm not going to the 5th one. But if the 5th one is anything like 3rd and 4th one, I'm going to be dragged to it. Someone's going to make me go see the 5th one.
It's not going to be me. You're good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think I fell asleep during the 4th one.
Well, yeah, we pulled 4 all-nighters.
And then we sat in a dark movie theater and fell asleep.
Well, you sat in a dark... I went home.
You went home. I hung out with people.
I said, I'm going to bed. F you guys.
I did not say that. I went to a movie.
All right, now we have Supergirl,
which I am super pumped about.
Let's go. This is going to take place off-world, well, off of planet Earth anyway.
James Gunn has been comparing it to Guardians of the Galaxy.
I mean, I think it's going to be pretty insane. I mean, the teaser trailer looked insane. I'm not too familiar with the comics and stuff of Supergirl, but like I've always seen Supergirl and like the other DC projects. I know she comes onto Earth later on in Clark's life, but as if you watch Superman, Supergirl was already introduced. I don't know.
Yes.
She just hasn't made Earth her permanent home yet.
Yes, because in the Superman movie, she was kind of bouncing between worlds.
Party girl.
Yes, partying on planets with red suns.
So yeah, I have no theories of who the villain is because I really don't know.
Jason Momoa.
Oh, it is Lobo. But I don't think he's really going to be the villain. I think there's someone else that's the main villain.
Honestly, I kind of wish that they'd bring him back as Aquaman.
But he doesn't want to play Aquaman. He's like, I want to play Lobo.
Let him play Lobo. It's going to be an amazing movie as long as Netflix doesn't get their greedy hands all over it.
We'll see what happens. We have Moana, which is the real life adaptation of the animated movie with The Rock and I believe the original actress that portrayed Moana in that animated
Voiced?
movie. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Voiced. Well, yeah. Anyway, that's yeah.
Well, if I saw the right trailer, she actually kind of looks the part.
Well, I mean, like most animation now is they just draw.
They pick a voice actor
And
then they base the character.
Yeah, they draw that character pretty much. I don't know what the next one reads. We're skipping to Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Brand new day.
Which is gonna be insane.
It is. And they're, well, maybe introducing a bunch of new characters, which they did in the last one.
I figured it out. It's the Odyssey. The one before is the Odyssey.
Okay.
So yes, this is Tom Holland right here. The Odyssey and Spider-Man. I'm gonna let you continue on your Spider-Man though.
All right. Well, a lot of us saw when they were filming live in New York. So, I mean, they actually have him swinging down the streets of New York, which is honestly probably going to look better than some green screen. And they got the choreographer from the Rings.
No, that's the director.
Shang-Chi.
That's the director.
The choreography director.
Well, the stunt team, which it should be part of the choreography, is gosh, I just had his name. Rush Hour. Jackie Chan.
Oh yeah, he's in the movie.
Yeah, his stunt team is doing the stunt team for Spider-Man. That should be insane. And then yeah, we have Shang-Chi as like the director that did Shang-Chi or the choreographer or whatever. We might get to see some actual freaking awesome cinema, bro.
Amazing.
And supposedly Punisher's gonna be in this.
Yes.
Make an appearance. So
I wonder if Daredevil's gonna make another appearance.
I would, it's a good question.
It's New York.
It is.
Introduce the New York characters.
And they're supposed to, there may be even some of the Netflix characters, more of them coming back, like Luke Cage. That's kind of loose. But we know that the actress for Jessica that played in the Netflix series is coming back to Daredevil season 2. She might make an appearance, and we do not know if Danny Rand is going to make an appearance or not. But we'll see.
Yes.
We'll see what happens.
I'm looking forward to it.
And then before that, we have the Odyssey that I couldn't read, but I figured it out because I'm like, where is it on the list? It's right there in front of my face. That's another Tom Holland movie. It has John Berthel, which is the one that plays Punisher. It has pretty much an all A-star cast. It was going to have Robert Downey Jr. in it, but he ended up signing a contract for Doomsday for the Avengers. That was a scheduling flaw. It went to like Matt Damon or something. Yeah, I think it's Matt Damon or someone else. So, yeah, and then
on September 11th.
Yeah, we skipped August. I don't know if there's nothing good in August or what. But September, we have Clayface, which I am excited about. I've always wanted to see Clayface on the big screen. I've always wanted to see Clayface kind of have like its own movie.
Honestly, he is an interesting character.
He is a very interesting character.
Anybody.
He used to be one of my favorite villains in Batman. I always hated facing him, but his like story sequences and stuff and like the Batman games were always awesome, bro.
The Arkham games with Clayface.
Even like Lego Batman, like that was awesome.
Were you always playing as Clayface in the Lego Batman?
No, I couldn't play as Clayface.
Oh.
I could only play as Batman. I could play like when a Lego Batman 2 or 3 came out. One of them, you're allowed to play like the other DC heroes. You could play like Superman or all this other stuff, and I'd always play like Superman or I don't know if they had Green Arrow. I was kind of disappointed if they didn't have Green Arrow. Yeah, right.
Lame.
I wanted to shoot some arrows, bro. And then we get to relive our childhood again with a fantastic Street Fighter movie.
How many is that now?
That is only the second one.
Really?
Yes. They made one in 1996, I believe, was when it came out, or 1994.
That long.
Something like that. This was a big game for us growing up. We would play Street Fighter all the time. And then like when the Wii came out, I think they had Street Fighter, or like something like the Wii had Street Fighter on it, and it was interesting. But yes,
I remember Street Fighter.
yes, that was an interesting game. Then we have the Hunger Games.
What is that?
The Hunger Games.
They already made all the Hunger Game movies.
Yeah, it's like a soft reboot or something like that. I don't fully understand what's going on.
Leave it alone. You made much money off of those and Narnia.
No. Well, Narnia is like a good one because I think that's like actually like a continuance or something.
But they made all those books. They finished that series. Why are they making more Narnia movies?
I don't know. They can make more Narnia movies.
They made all the Narnia movies. There's
think-
only so many books.
Oh.
Stop making Hunger Games and Narnia movies.
But Narnia is a Christian book, so we want to watch a Christian movie.
But it's not going to be the same.
Well, we're gonna watch it.
Next thing you know, Narnia is going to be the next Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be like 3 Narnias.
Oh well. And then we have Fokker-in-Law, which...
Oh, geez, they're making another one? That's another one. Just stop making those movies.
And they wait like 5-10 years.
Yeah, none of them are good. I always thought the titles were funny.
Yeah.
But the movies are awful. Absolutely terrible. What is it? Meet the Fockers?
Meet the Fockers 2.
And then it's Little Fockers. And now it's Fokker-in-Law.
Yeah, what life has turned to. And then your favorite.
For this movie for like 2 years.
The sequel of Eli's movie that he waited
The best Santa Claus movie ever. Violent Night
2.
Violent Night 2.
Yeah, take that, losers.
Yeah, Violent Night 2. Dude, I can't wait. The first one was good. I watch that every year for Christmas.
I hope they bring in more BA Santa revenge. Like, take it to the next level.
Dude,
because
they have to start getting into the whole like Santa Claus thing now. Like, they talked about the elves. They talked about Mrs. Claus. Now they just have to... Are they badass elves? We didn't see the elves at all in the first movie.
Maybe we get Mini Rock going in. Wrong movie. Oh.
Different studio.
Yeah, I don't know what we're going to see in that movie.
A lot of blood.
Well, yeah.
Broken bones.
Yeah.
One badass Santa Claus.
Maybe they're going to bring Krampus on up to the North Pole and we're going to see an actual brother-to-brother fight.
Dude, I'm thinking about that. Like, you know how, Krampus kind of got a head and butt full of nails and screws in the first movie. But the one dude, the main dude, Scrooge, or codename Scrooge, he might be seeking revenge.
Could be.
And that's where I think the plot for the second movie is going to be, is Mr. Scrooge wanting revenge. It works, right?
Could be.
Instead of... why introduce the same characters all over again? And why... Well, obviously you're going to have to bring in new characters, but don't do a whole repeat of the first movie. Like, hey, have Mr. Scrooge's revenge right there. I think that would be a good plot to the second movie. I can't wait.
And then we have Jumanji
4.
Which I don't even think I've seen the third one.
Okay, so...
Oh, wait. Yes. Okay.
I'm sure you have.
Yeah, they do weird numbers.
They jump characters. In the second one, they all have the avatar. The one avatar. But then... And then in the third one, they bring in that Jonas brother. And the horse. and the horse is like a playable character.
Yeah, I forget that they did a continuance of like the 90s or 80s
Yeah,
Jumanji.
they're continuing the series, not remaking it.
Yes, I forget that every time. And then we have Dune 3 or yeah, I think they're on 3.
You're probably right.
You know, I've never seen the Dune series. I really don't care.
Yeah, I know it's basically Star Wars.
Yeah.
And that one actor that they have, whatever his name is,
Timothy?
does he play Bob Dylan in that one movie?
Yeah.
I don't like him as an actor. I think he's a really bad actor. Just voicing my own opinion. Like, no big deal if somebody absolutely loves him.
He just has the pretty
I'm not
boy
a fan.
looks.
And I was really like, I kind of like Bob Dylan music. And when that Bob Dylan movie came out, I'm like, okay, I don't like the actor, but I like Bob Dylan. I'll give the movie a try. It looked like a decent movie. I will never watch that movie again. Ever. I have never seen a movie with him in it that I liked.
Okay. And then we have Avengers Doomsday. Which we're going to see how Robert Downey Jr. has always been evil and how the whole series have been setting up as Robert Downey Jr. as Doomsday, or not Doomsday, Doctor Doom. Yeah. I mean, they made mention of it in like the second movie.
It seems kind of far-fetched.
Yeah, I mean, but it'll happen. It happens. I'm excited to see it. I hope it's as good as Infinity War because Endgame sucked.
Hopefully the graphics are better.
Yeah.
But we talk about how bad the graphics were in Endgame, but the graphics, well, okay, the green screen in Infinity War was awful.
Yes.
But the movie was good.
You didn't care.
Nobody cared.
Exactly.
Endgame was just...
Endgame was bad that you saw every little detail out of hand.
Everything.
And you're like, man, that sucks.
It's all bad.
It's terrible.
But hopefully, there's really only 2 Marvel movies coming out next year. I mean, they've been kind of
focusing on
Doomsday.
Quality and not quantity.
Because haven't they canceled a bunch of movies? Because they were gonna build up more to Doomsday.
Yeah, they kept saying, "Oh, we're gonna do 4 movies a year," and then they haven't done no.
And I mean, I kind of enjoyed that, but then at the same time, like I'd prefer good movies over a lot of movies.
Yes, we'll see what happens. They've been really working on this a lot, and
they've been putting a lot of effort into this movie, and I'm hoping it's really, really good.
And then we have Angry Birds 3, and I've never seen the first 2.
I watched the first one. I kind of forgot that the second one existed, and now there's the third one. And
I forgot Angry Birds even existed, even though I used to play the game a lot.
It's a fun game. It really is.
Yeah.
I don't know. But honestly, the movies are definitely focused more on a children's audience. And that's why I think I didn't get too into the movies in the first place. It's probably even G-rated.
Could be.
It didn't strike me, and it never got my attention. It was okay. The first one was okay, but definitely not what I was looking for in a movie.
Anyway, any final thoughts?
We got some good movies coming out this year. Honestly, I kind of forgot about Mario. Your scroller thing doesn't work.
Yes, it does.
Okay. I kind of forgot about Mario, and I didn't know about Michael Jackson. I actually thought that the first movie for this year that we were going to go to was Master of the Universe. And I was thinking, man, I have to wait till June to go to the movies again?
Nope.
What?
We'll probably go to The Bride, too.
Are we going to The Bride?
I kind of want to see it.
We're going to watch some movie trailers after this podcast. I hope you know that.
Yeah, we are. I know you're going to make me. I already prepped.
Okay.
All right, so yeah.
Is that a wrap?
That is so yeah, hopefully you're like, "Oh man, wow, what a great
Yeah,
year. We're going to get a lot of good movies
gonna be some good movies, and
some good TV shows, but we didn't talk about those because we wanted movies."
it's gonna be an exciting year for cinema.
Mhm.
It really is.
Mhm.
There's even some movies like Mandalorian and Grogu. Dude, that's a movie?
Yeah, anyway.
Yes, it's gonna be exciting.
What movie are you most excited for?
Dude, to be honest, Violent Night. I have to wait till December? December?
I am really pumped for 3 big movies. Well, actually 4. Supergirl, Odyssey, Spider-Man, and Clayface.
I didn't know anything about Clayface. Honestly, I think that's awesome that he's getting a movie. I'm super pumped about Supergirl. Scary Movie 6 is hype. I'm kind of I'm stoked about Master of the Universe, especially after watching the 80s movie. I'm super stoked about Spider-Man and Doomsday. Other than that, now some of these movies that I'm just now finding out about, Mandalorian Grogu, Michael Jackson. I know the first Mario movie was really good. The second one I'm hoping is just as good. I love Chris Pratt as an actor. He's amazing. And let's see what they bring in. So
Yeah, so anyway, leave your thoughts in the comments. Anyway, we are out. I don't really have an intro.
peace.
So peace, love, happiness, and unity.
That's what this world really needs.
Peace, love, happiness, and unity.